Namaskar. A very good afternoon to all the viewers of Credent TV out there. No health without mental health. Mental health is a crucial path to overall health, yet, it is often a harsh topic of discussion if it is at all discussed due to all the stigmas that surrounds us. Life is not always great, and it is time to accept all the anomalies that are already present in our lives. Being authentic and pragmatic makes us real and honest. Myself, Shalini Chaturvedi, certified counselor and PGT psychology with 18 years of experience. I have been associated with the most progressive and equipped schools of India, Delhi Public School, Jaipur. The past 2 years have been extremely stressful for each one of us, and we have realized how much it is necessary to talk of mental health. This brings us to a topic of today's discussion: mental health awareness. I extend my gratitude to Credent TV for bringing this chapter of Jaipur Education Summit and inviting us. We have our guest speakers with us: Dr. Kirti Kanodia. She is a certified theta healer, trained family constellation facilitator, tarot card reader, past life regression therapist, angel card reader, tasso therapist, and Reiki master. Dr. Kirti helps people understand and dissolve their inner disturbances using a process known as systemic family constellation. Welcome you, ma'am.
Thank
We
you.
also have Dr. Ushma Adhyaru. She is a clinical psychologist. She is associated with Rise Brain Power Institute that aims to focus on mental health issues at early stage and brings back happiness in life which they truly deserve. Welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Before we begin this session, I would like to just tell to our viewers that if you have any queries, any questions, you can type your messages in the chat box. So I would like to start with Dr. Kirti. Kirti, how important is it that we should take care of our mental health? And what is the significance of mental health in simpler words to our viewers?
All right. So we think that food is very important in our life. So what is the importance of food and oxygen in the life? You can be without food for at least 1 or 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, right? But without oxygen, can you be even more than for 1 month, 1 minute, I guess? It's not possible, right? In the same way, when there is no proper mental health, you won't see a proper life coming to you. So if you want to live a proper life, a peaceful life that we talk about, what you think about, for that mental health is very important. Without mental health, a person cannot survive properly. So they are playing almost dead, or they are playing in a flight or a flying mode. They are not present into themselves, and the peace, the happiness, the joy that they are looking for is not possible without mental health. Mental health is very important in day-to-day life for upbringing your own self, your progress, your happiness, for your family, for the society, for the atmosphere around the globe here. So mental health is very as important as the oxygen for the body. And when there is no mental health, no matter how much you try, you will never able to be feel content in your life. Neither you will be able to feel that joy and happiness that you're looking for entire your life. Even on deathbed, when you're there, the person will think and say, "What I did with my life." So from the time of birth till the time of death, the person keeps on running behind the happiness, success, growth, contentment. They feel that, okay, let me feel good. I'll achieve this. achieve this, I'll feel good. If I do this, I'm going to feel good. That is never ending story of the life. And that is also important for the life to have goals. But all these things can come into your life easily, properly through mental health, good mental health. And when there is no good mental health, your thought process will never allow you to become happy and joyful in your life.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, one more thing. Lot many viewers have started commenting even. One more thing, ma'am. What is the simplest
Yes.
way to maintain that peace and calm in order to live peacefully, happier, and contented? That is the key to maintain mental health. So, what can be the daily tips to maintain it?
The most important tip to maintain your mental health to live into the present moment. Let go of the past. Don't overthink for the future. Live into the present moment and enjoy first where you are right now. So, right now, where you are, what you're doing, and whatever is happening in your life, accept that and enjoy that properly in your life. And with this, you can plan what you can do tomorrow, learn from the past, and plan your future accordingly. So if you feel that no, I'm regretting over everything what I have done, I feel guilty, I'm repenting on the things, I feel that I cannot forgive people, I'm not into anger, frustration, irritation, and not wanting to do anything in life, but always depending on to these emotions, filled up with these negative emotions, you're never going to feel good in your life. So the best thing is to let go of the past, learn from your past. The past is there, the pain and the traumas are there to learn from that and to create a better future for tomorrow, not to be on that and create the grudges towards it. The first thing that you need to do is let go of it, learn your mistakes, learn what you have done in your past, whatever has happened to you, what you can do best for the future, learn from that and live in the present moments. So today I'm here. I've already survived that past. I'm already here. So I need to let go of it. I need to understand now that what I need to do now, which path I need to take or where I need to move now to reach to certain goal of tomorrow. So present, be present. And when you're present into this present moment, also feel happy and good about whatever is happening in your life. Because wherever you are is your choice. Somewhere you have chosen it to be. So respect that choice. And now what you can do to create something else, you can create another choices in your life, but not with the negative emotion, not with the negative mental health. You can do it with a lot of positivity and you can create a lot of happiness into you for creating it. So every day you need to have competition with your own self, not with the others. So if you want to succeed, you need to succeed for your own self, not to put someone down, not to prove someone else. So whatever you're doing in your life, think how does it's going to affect me personally. So when I look at myself into the eyes of my own into the mirror, how do I feel about my decision? If you are able to feel good and happy for your own self, your soul, your heart is feeling good with that, then move with it. Otherwise, see why I'm doing that. Question yourself. Why? For whom? What is the need? And then take a decision. So this is the best way to create better mental health right now at this moment.
That's very important. Live in present and live for yourself, not to make anyone pull down or show anything to anyone. Thank you so much. Now, coming to Dr. Ushma. Doctor, lot many viewers are repeating the same thing. We very easily slip to overthinking. So, can you please tell us overthinking and how automated it is, and can we get rid of it?
Yes, definitely. सी ओवर थिंकिंग, जैसे कीर्ति कनोडिया जी ने भी बताया कि हमें अपने प्रेजेंट में रहना चाहिए। अगर जब हम प्रेजेंट में रहेंगे तो जो पास्ट की है जो बात है वो हम नहीं सोचेंगे, तो ओवर थिंकिंग का कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं आएगा। और जब हम बच्चों के लिए बात करें तो बच्चों में 0 to 5 years तक उनके ब्रेन का डेवलपमेंट हो जाता है। तो सबसे ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है कि हम पहले से ही ऐसी बातों का ध्यान रखें कि जिसमें हम अपनी मेंटल हेल्थ पे फोकस ज़्यादा कर सकें। अगर बच्चों के लिए बात की जाए तो उनकी डिफरेंट एजेस होती है टिल द एडोलसेंस एज 0 to 6, 7 to 12 एंड 13 to 19 years। सो उसमें हम डिफरेंट डेवलपमेंटल एक्टिविटीज करके उनके ब्रेन का डेवलपमेंट कर सकते हैं कि जिससे वो ओवर थिंकिंग से बचें। और जो मेंटल हेल्थ इश्यूज है वो भी हम कैसे देख सकते हैं कि उसे अवॉइड कर सकें। तो उनमें भी डिफरेंट एक्टिविटीज होती है उनके लिए। ज़्यादातर देखा जाए तो इंडियन जर्नल ऑफ साइकेट्री इन 2019 had mentioned that more than 50 million children were affected from mental health issues in India बिफोर पैंडेमिक। तो उसके बाद तो सिचुएशन काफ़ी ख़राब हो गई है। तो सबसे ज़्यादा अभी प्रॉब्लम है मेंटल हेल्थ इश्यूज़ का। उसमें काफ़ी सारे जैसे डॉक्टर कीर्ति कनोडिया जी ने बताया कि इमोशंस बहुत ज़्यादा है। सब में इमोशंस है और वो हम इकट्ठे करते रहते हैं, वो बाहर नहीं निकालते हैं और एक्सप्रेस नहीं कर पाते हैं। सो सबसे ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है कि हम एक्सप्रेसिव बने, शेयर करें, शेयरिंग इज़ केयरिंग। और जो मेंटल हेल्थ की प्रोसेस है पूरी, mental health is not a destination, it is a process. It is about how you drive and how you enjoy the journey of life. सो बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है कि हम स्टार्टिंग में जैसे मैंने बोला कि बच्चों से ही हम देखें कि बच्चों में कैसे आप देख सकते हैं कि सिम्टम्स क्या-क्या होते हैं मेंटल मेंटल हेल्थ के। कभी-कभी जो फोकस छोड़ देते हैं, स्टडी में उनको इंटरेस्ट नहीं रहता है, वो जनरल रूटीन लाइफ में कुछ इंटरेस्ट नहीं लेते हैं या फिर बच्चों के साथ मस्ती करते रहते हैं। मोबाइल है एक एडिक्शन है अभी बच्चों के लिए। तो और अभी पैंडेमिक में ज़्यादा बढ़ गया है क्योंकि उनके सामने अपॉर्च्युनिटीज़ बहुत ज़्यादा कम रही है। तो इन सब में से बाहर निकलने के लिए पेरेंट्स को अवेयर होना पड़ेगा, टीचर्स को अवेयर होना पड़ेगा और देखना पड़ेगा कि बच्चों को किस तरह से हम एज वाइज उनको डेवलप कर सकते हैं। क्योंकि बच्चों में ज़्यादातर जो मेंटल हेल्थ इश्यूज देखे जाते हैं वो है कि स्ट्रेस, एंग्जाइटी, डिप्रेशन, फिर लर्निंग डिसऑर्डर्स, कंडक्ट डिसऑर्डर्स है, ओडीडी का प्रॉब्लम हो जाता है, एडीएचडी है। सो काफ़ी ऐसे सारे प्रॉब्लम्स होते हैं मेंटल हेल्थ इश्यूज जो बच्चों के साथ होते रहते हैं। पर उसके लिए बहुत ज़्यादा ध्यान हमें देना पड़ेगा। जो 0 to 6 years की एज है उसमें उनका बच्चों के ब्रेन का डेवलपमेंट 90% तक हो जाता है। तो वो ब्रेन डेवलपमेंट की डिफरेंट एक्टिविटीज़ होती है, उसमें कलर विज़न उनका डेवलप होता है। तो उसके लिए हमें उनको डिफरेंट कलरफुल बुक्स देनी चाहिए जिसमें इलस्ट्रेशन से इमेजेस है। हम अल्बर्ट आइंस्टाइन का भी उसमें एग्जांपल दे सकते हैं कि 4 to 5 ईयर्स की एज तक अल्बर्ट आइंस्टाइन ने कुछ बोला भी नहीं था। तो उनके पेरेंट्स बहुत ज़्यादा अवेयर हो गए कि काफ़ी कुछ प्रॉब्लम है और काउंसलर की एडवाइस के थ्रू उन्होंने फिर डिफरेंट एक्टिविटीज़ और डिफरेंट प्रोसेस स्टार्ट कर दी, डिफरेंट थेरेपी स्टार्ट कर दी। और सबसे ज़्यादा उनको वो उसमें हेल्पफुल हुआ वो उनके मदर वायलिनिस्ट थी। तो उन्होंने उनको वायलिन सिखाया। उनके फादर ने उनको ऐसे कंपास दिया कि जिससे उन्होंने डायरेक्शन डिफरेंट फाइंड करना स्टार्ट कर दिया और वहीं से उनकी पूरी साइंटिफिक जर्नी स्टार्ट हुई। तो बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है कि हम अलग-अलग ऐसी एक्टिविटीज़ में बिज़ी रहे जो हमारी पसंद की हो, जो हमारा फोकस बढ़ाए, हमारे कंसंट्रेशन इन्वॉल्व करे ज़्यादा। और सबसे ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है कि हम ऐसी चीज़ें लाइफ में करते रहे कि जो हमें मोटिवेट करती रहे, है ना? हम दूसरों से भी मोटिवेट हो सकते हैं, हम इंस्पिरेशनल बुक्स पढ़ सकते हैं, रीडिंग इज़ वेरी गुड हैबिट। तो बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है कि हम अपने लिए केयर करें, अपनी फैमिली के लिए केयर करें, समाज के लिए एक इंस्पिरेशन बने। वी कैन सी द एग्जांपल ऑफ अक्षय कुमार, बॉलीवुड अ, खिलाड़ी कुमार है। तो उन्होंने बहुत ज़्यादा अपने स्ट्रगल बहुत कुछ है उनकी लाइफ में, पर उन्होंने अपने आप को बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रगल में से बाहर निकाल के पॉजिटिव बिहेवियर और पॉजिटिव आइडियाज़, क्रिएटिव एक्शंस के थ्रू बहुत ज़्यादा उनकी लाइफ में भी बहुत ज़्यादा ऐसे प्रॉब्लम्स थे कि एक टाइम ऐसा था कि जब उनको सर्वाइव करना भी बहुत ज़्यादा मुश्किल हो गया था। तब वो बैंकॉक गए और बैंकॉक में से आके जब बॉम्बे में उनको पहला ब्रेक मिला, उसके बाद पूरी हिस्ट्री है। पर स्ट्रगल ऐसी थी उनकी लाइफ में कि एक टाइम पे उनको वेटर का काम करना पड़ा, एक टाइम पे उनको ऐसे बॉम्बे में फोटोग्राफी का काम करना पड़ा। तो एवरीवेयर द स्ट्रगल इज देयर बट इट इज अप टू अस हाउ वी लुक एट इट। सो अगर आपको ऐसा कभी लगता है कि मेंटल हेल्थ का इश्यूज बढ़ रहा है, यू आर गोइंग फ्रॉम 15 days 20 days या उससे ज़्यादा भी आपको कंटिन्यू स्ट्रेस का सामना कर रहे हैं आप, तो यू नीड टू बी अवेयर योर सेल्फ। एंड उस टाइम पे आप एक काउंसलर, एक थेरापिस्ट या साइकोलॉजिस्ट की सलाह लीजिए। वो आपको डिफरेंट थेरापीज बताएंगे, डिफरेंट थिंकिंग पैटर्न बताएगी कि आपको किस तरह से पॉजिटिव वेज में अपने आप को कंडक्ट करना है, और डिफरेंट एक्टिविटीज बताएंगे, उसमें आप इन्वॉल्व हो जाइए। ईटिंग हैबिट्स इज ऑल्सो वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट। आप क्या खा रहे हैं उसका आपके बॉडी पे बहुत ज्यादा असर पड़ रहा है। एक्सरसाइज इज ऑल्सो इंपॉर्टेंट, वो आपके ब्रेन को मैक्सिमम ऑक्सीजन सप्लाई करता है। वॉट एवर यू आर थिंकिंग डिपेंड्स अपॉन योर ब्रेन, एंड योर मेंटल हेल्थ issues are mainly because आप कहीं ना कहीं पे आप सर्वाइव नहीं कर पा रहे हो, तो आप अपने ब्रेन को डेवलप कीजिए, ब्रेन के लोब्स के कनेक्शंस को मैक्सिमम बढ़ाइए, मेडिटेशन कीजिए, ऐसी एक्टिविटीज कीजिए जो आपको फिजिकली और मेंटली स्ट्रांग बनाए। जैसे आप ब्रेन पजल्स और ब्रेन गेम्स खेल सकते हैं, डिफरेंट क्लब्स और ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ज्वाइन कीजिए। तो बहुत सारे वेज है कि जो जहाँ से आप अपने आप को स्ट्रांग बना सकते हैं, और दैट इज वेरी मच नेसेसरी, क्योंकि जब हम स्ट्रांग होंगे तब हम अपने पूरे समाज को स्ट्रांग कर सकते हैं, पूरे देश को अच्छा बना सकते हैं।
Bilkul, truly said by you. So it all begins with us, the inner one, the inner peace, the inner beginning has to be there. जब तक हम नहीं कोशिश करेंगे शायद कुछ भी मुमकिन नहीं है. So Dr. Kirti, Ananya is asking a question about jealousy. Right? She writes, we all suffer from jealousy or somebody else is jealous of us. So we feel hurt. We feel being pulled back. So what is the way to this?
Alright. See, when you're feeling jealous of someone else, hmm, when you feel of jealous of someone else, that itself shows that you are feeling low. That means there is a low self-esteem in you. That is, there's the low self-esteem is coming from where? It is coming from the comparison. So you're comparing yourself with someone else, and you feel that person is at the higher position than you. I'm not talking about in the term of status, money, or anything else, but somewhere you're feeling that, the other person is at the higher status than you. So that is where you feel jealous, because the jealousy itself is coming from the comparison, and the comparison that is creating low self-esteem in you, that is creating low confidence in you. So you're only jealous when you feel that I'm less than someone else. Right? But when you think that people are jealous of you, I won't repeat the same thing that, okay, they are feeling less than you. But when you feel insecure of what you are, and you're not trusting where you are, that is where again you will feel insecure, thinking that why people are jealous of me. So everything is
Correct.
within you. What you think, how you behave, how you're taking the thing from the atmosphere, that is where it is all coming from. So when people are jealous of you, just think that it's okay. It's okay. Maybe they want to reach somewhere. They are into scarcity, or maybe they are into certain issues, troubles, struggles, that they want to come out of that, and seeing that there are huge laddus in your plate. So it's okay to do that. So you just need to feel kind towards those people. The best way to let go of jealousy that is coming from others, that we call as jealousy, evil eye, negativity, being kind to them. Just understand from which place they are coming from. And the major point is, if you feel no, it is coming out of cunningness, not something else, ignore them. Stop looking into their energies. So when you stop looking into their energy, you're disconnecting. You're creating a boundary around you that will stop the jealousy and evilness of the other people reaching to you. But when you're jealous, you need to work on your self-esteem, your less than and inferior feeling, so that you can overcome that. So stop looking your life as a lack, and start motivating yourself where you can reach, where you can create the better things for you. The best way to stop jealousy, either coming to you or you are jealous of someone, is the best way. So in both the cases, you need to create a strong boundaries and work on yourself. If you cannot be kind to the person jealous of you, ignore and just trust what you are. And if you can't stop being jealous of someone else, at that point, you just need to know, where would you like to reach? What is the reason behind that? Obviously it will again take you to the roots of childhood, where there's a lot of comparisons has happened among you and your siblings, or maybe you and the other kids by the parents or the people who were in the family. So what you're doing, you're now operating out of that comparisons that is already there inside you, and it is working through your subconscious mind here. And when you're scared of jealousy, that means again the insecurity. So this all is been the internal tapes that has already been into you from your childhood. So you've seen your parents talking about it, telling about it, or maybe interacting among themselves. So you've learned it. It's not a natural process to be jealous. You've learned it, you've developed it during the growing time. So what you need to do, you need to again go back to the roots and release it out. So when you release it out, whether with the help of therapy, whether with the help of counseling or any other sessions, it is very important that are you ready to overcome that first? Or you want to be into that space? If you're ready to overcome, then there will be a lot of subconscious mind space that will get created to help you up. So once you try to come out of that, you will see the energies around you is becoming so pure and nice that you won't be jealous of someone else, and someone else jealousy will stop affecting you. The boundaries are very important. And second thing, you have to stop thinking about it. Hmm? So as you were talking about overthinking, even overthinking comes into this way also. When there is a
Yeah.
lack of productivity, overthinking is
Hmm.
what? Lack of productivity. You're not reaching
Right.
somewhere, but you're thinking about it continuously, right? So what
Yes.
you need to do, you have to say to yourself, stop. Is it necessary to think about it so much? Is it necessary to think about something? So in your mind, immediately when you're into overthinking, say to yourself, stop. Command yourself. Say, stop. I don't want to. I would like to rather be more productive than doing this. So this will stop the negativity in your life. This will stop the envy in your life. This will stop the jealousy in your life. This will stop overthinking in your life. And more, the best thing that you can, the best gift that you can give to yourself with this, you will start sustaining the energy for your betterment instead of leaking the energy with the thought process. So you need a lot of energy for doing anything in your life. Hmm? So when you
Yeah.
start doing this, you will see that the energy levels are growing so high, and you're using your entire energy for your own purpose, for your own growth, for your own path. And you will stop leaking the energy with the thoughts, giving it to the others. In this way, what you're doing, you're giving away your power to others with your thought process. So you have to cut down on that, create a strong boundaries around you, work on your roots, overcome that. And whether it is kid, whether it's a grown-up child, whether it's an adult, a middle-aged person, or it's an old-age person, for everyone, it's the same process. They need to understand from where they have picked it up, and they have to just return it out. Hmm? So you have taken a loan of jealousy, hatred,
Yeah.
anger, frustration. So the time is to repay, give it back, and become
Yeah.
debt free. That is the best process to do.
Dr. Kirti, you have charged up, charge us up. थैंक यू।
Thank you.
डॉक्टर रुश्मा, जीवन धवन एक हमारे दर्शक हैं, उन्होंने क्वेश्चन पूछा है कि डिप्रेशन से सफ़र कर रहे हैं। सो इस क्वेश्चन के लिए पहले मैं ये कहना चाहूँगी कि आई थिंक many of us don't understand the difference between sadness and depression. I think mere sadness is not depression. So first is the difference, and then how to take precautions, what precautions, and can we deal it?
यस यस डेफिनेटली। जब डिप्रेशन की बात आती है तब सबसे पहले ये कहना पड़ेगा कि बहुत ज़्यादा ख़राब सिचुएशन है, बहुत ज़्यादा ख़राब मेंटल हेल्थ प्रॉब्लम है। बट अगर आप डिप्रेशन से गुजर रहे हैं, देन ऑल्सो डू नॉट वरी, देयर आर मैनी वेज एंड यू कैन डेफिनेटली कम आउट ऑफ दैट। ओके, सो सबसे पहले तो आप हैप्पीनेस की तरफ जाइए। देयर आर मैनी एक्टिविटीज इन लाइफ, लाइफ इज ऑलवेज अ चीयरफुल। ओके, सो इट इज़ वेरी मच नेसेसरी कि आप लाइफ के प्रति कैसा आउटलुक रखते हैं। आपकी लाइफ में जो भी प्रॉब्लम्स है वो आप एक पेपर पे लिखिए, है ना? सो उसमें से ही आपको पता चल जाएगा कि आप अननेसेसरीली वरी कर रहे हैं या कुछ ऐसा भी है कि जो आप इजीली कम आउट उसमें से हो सकते हैं। सेकंड इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग कि शेयरिंग, जैसे मैंने बताया कि उसके लिए आपको शेयरिंग करना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है कि आप दिमाग में चल क्या रहा है ना। डिप्रेशन में आप बहुत ज्यादा उदास हो जाते हैं, निराश हो जाते हैं, और लाइफ में कुछ कुछ भी करने का मन नहीं करता है। आप एक जगह पे बैठे रहते हैं, बहुत ज्यादा ऐसे स्ट्रोक्स आते हैं, कभी कभी आप बहुत ज्यादा अननेसेसरली रोना स्टार्ट कर देते हैं। तो जैसे मैंने बताया कि किसी भी चीज में आपको इंटरेस्ट नहीं रहता है, खाने में, पीने में, कोई भी आपकी अगर आप लाइक इफ यू आर 30 अबाउ तो भी आपको जॉब में जाने का मन नहीं कर रहा है। इफ यू आर अ वुमन देन यू आर नॉट एबल टू डू हाउस होल्ड वर्क ऑल्सो। तो डिप्रेशन में आप बहुत खराब फेज से गुजर रहे हैं इफ यू आर इन डिप्रेशन। बट आपको, अगर आप खुद उसमें से निकल नहीं पा रहे हो या कुछ कोई ऐसी सलाह नहीं ले पा रहे हो, तो सबसे पहले इम्पोर्टेंट है आपकी फैमिली मेंबर्स को आपके लिए टेक केयर करने की जरूरत है, और दे आल्सो नीड टू सपोर्ट यू। Okay, because you are alone, it is not up to you that you can get out of that problem only with your own efforts. So उसके लिए सबसे ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है कि आप कोई काउंसलर से मिले। वो आपको काउंसलिंग करेंगे तो कहाँ रूट कॉज है ना, कितने साल से, कितने टाइम से ये प्रॉब्लम से आप जूझ रहे हैं, वो उसका रूट कॉज फाइंड करेंगे कि किस वजह से ये प्रॉब्लम आपको हुआ है। क्योंकि कुछ ना कुछ हमारी लाइफ में ऐसा होता रहता है, और जब हम उसे ओवरकम नहीं कर पाते हैं, ओवर रूल नहीं कर पाते हैं, तब हम उसके लेयर्स बनाते रहते हैं अपने माइंड में, है ना। तो इसीलिए मैंने बोला कि हैप्पीनेस इज वेरी मच रिक्वायर्ड, और ये लेयर्स बहुत ज्यादा, हद से ज्यादा बढ़ जाते हैं। पॉजिटिव स्ट्रेस इज ओके, बट ये जब धीरे 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 लंबा चलता जाता है और नेगेटिव स्ट्रेस में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है, तब ये डिप्रेशन के सिचुएशन में आ जाता है। तो ये लेयर्स को बाहर निकालना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है। तो काउंसलिंग के डिफरेंट सेशंस थ्रू आपके प्रॉब्लम धीरे धीरे हटते जाएंगे, आपको उसके सॉल्यूशंस मिलते जाएंगे, तो जो वो आप खुल पाएंगे हैप्पीनेस लाइफ में, नए नए सॉल्यूशंस आपको मिलते रहेंगे, है ना। और एक पॉजिटिव रास्ता मिलेगा कि जिसमें से आप जो प्रॉब्लम्स है उसमें से बाहर आके फिर अपनी लाइफ को अच्छी तरह से प्लान कर सकते हैं। तो सबसे ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है कि आप अपने लाइफ का पूरी अच्छी तरह से शेड्यूल बनाएं। इन जनरल आई कैन से दैट you just start doing different physical exercise. In that you can do aerobic exercise, you can do yoga, you can do gym in the morning. Okay, after that you need to listen to music. Okay, very good music, and I recommend to listen to brain music also. That will convert your brain waves into alpha binaural waves. तो आपके ब्रेन के न्यूरॉन्स के कनेक्शंस को बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ाएगा। वी हैव टू 80 to 100 बिलियन न्यूरॉन्स इन आवर ब्रेन। एंड जैसे मैंने बताया कि 90% हमारा ब्रेन है वो 5 इयर्स तक डेवलप हो जाता है। तो ब्रेन के न्यूरॉन्स जैसे जैसे उसके कनेक्शंस बढ़ेंगे, वो कनेक्शंस बढ़ने के साथ साथ आपकी एबिलिटीज बढ़ेगी, लर्निंग एबिलिटीज बढ़ेगी, आप अच्छी तरह से कोई भी काम में फोकस कर पाएंगे। तो ब्रेन म्यूजिक इज वेरी मच इम्पोर्टेंट। उसके बाद आप डिफरेंट हॉबीज कल्टिवेट कीजिए, आपको क्या अच्छा लगता है। यू लाइक टू डू डांसिंग, you like to do swimming or singing or learning new
That's
languages
very
or
important.
playing instruments or music. So you just start doing different activities in your life। उसमें से आपको जो भी अच्छा लगता है वो 1 या 2 हॉबी आप चूज कीजिए और वो स्टार्ट कर दीजिए। दैट विल गिव यू मोर हैप्पीनेस एंड दैट विल इंक्रीज डोपामाइन एंड सेरोटोनिन इन योर ब्रेन, है ना। तो जब डोपामाइन और सेरोटोनिन लेवल अच्छा होगा, है ना, ब्रेन में बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है हैप्पीनेस के लिए। तो वो एक केमिकल्स है जो हमारे ब्रेन में बनते रहते हैं और होने ही चाहिए इन पर्टिकुलर अमाउंट। तो वो जब अच्छी मात्रा में होंगे तब आप हैप्पीनेस फील करेंगे। बिकॉज इन डिप्रेशन उसकी मात्रा और उसकी प्रोसेस ऑफ सिक्रेशन बहुत ज्यादा कम हो जाती है। तो दैट इज वेरी मच इम्पोर्टेंट। उसके साथ साथ आप अपनी ईटिंग हैबिट्स बहुत ज्यादा अच्छी बनाइए, वो खाइए जो आपको अच्छा लगे, है ना। यू शुड इनटेक फ्रूट्स, वेजिटेबल्स, सलाड्स। सो और ऐसे पूरे शेड्यूल बनाइए कि आप पूरे वीक में आपको हर रोज क्या क्या खाना है, नई नई चीजें जो आपको अच्छी लगे। बट अवॉइड विथ फ्लोर है जो मैदा और उसकी प्रोडक्ट्स, बेकरी प्रोडक्ट्स, मिल्क एंड मिल्क प्रोडक्ट्स, वो ऐसे आप कोल्ड ड्रिंक, टी, कॉफी है वो ज्यादा लेना अवॉइड कीजिए, एंड इवन अल्कोहल, टोबैको एंड एवरीथिंग। तो that will create your physical health in very good situation, है ना। and when your physical health is good, your mental health will be automatically good, because both the health is vice versa। so mental health भी आपकी physical health को support करती है। and basically जब आपकी मेंटल हेल्थ अच्छी नहीं होती है, व्हेन यू आर इन स्ट्रेस, एंजाइटी, डिप्रेशन, ऐसे सब सिचुएशंस का सामना करते रहते हैं, तब आपकी फिजिकल हेल्थ में बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम्स क्रिएट होना स्टार्ट हो जाता है, अलग अलग डिसीजेज एंटर होते हैं। तो अगर आप डिप्रेशन से भी जूझ रहे हैं तो आपको बहुत ज़्यादा पॉसिबिलिटीज़ है कि आपको डायबिटीज़ है, हाई बीपी, लो बीपी, जैसे थायराइड है, काफ़ी सारे डिसीजेज का इन फ्यूचर सामना कर पड़ सकता है। तो जस्ट बी अवेयर अबाउट दैट एंड डूइंग ऑल दिस एक्टिविटीज एज आई मेंशन। ईटिंग हैबिट, ईटिंग पैटर्न को अच्छी बनाइए। उसके साथ साथ आई मेंशन दैट स्लीपिंग पैटर्न को भी अच्छी बनाइए। अच्छी तरह से नींद लेना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है, क्योंकि इन दैट टाइम आपका ब्रेन है और आपकी पूरी बॉडी है वो रिपेयर होने की सिचुएशन में आ जाती है। तो अच्छी तरह से आपकी बॉडी रिपेयर होती है और दूसरे दिन पूरी अच्छी तरह से काम करने के लिए तैयार होती है। सो ऑल दीज थिंग्स आर वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट। उसके साथ साथ आप मोटिवेशनल वीडियोस देखिए, है ना। आपको जो भी सब्जेक्ट में जिसमें भी इंटरेस्ट हो, उसमें आप मोटिवेशनल वीडियोस अलग अलग मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर्स के सुनिए। उसमें से आपको बहुत ज्यादा इंस्पिरेशन मिलेगा और लाइफ में आप कुछ अपनी अच्छी तरह से प्लान कर सकते हैं कि आपकी लाइफ में गोल क्या आप रख सकते हैं, आपको क्या अच्छा लगता है और क्या आप अचीव करना चाहते हैं अपनी लाइफ में। तो वो गोल उसमें से क्रिएट होगा और उसके बाद आप धीरे 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 उसके लिए एक्शंस लेना स्टार्ट कर देंगे। तो धीरे धीरे ऐसे डिप्रेशन से आप बाहर आ सकते हैं। बहुत ज्यादा उसमें ट्रीटमेंट होती है, काउंसलिंग सेशंस होते हैं, थेरापीज होती है। पर you just start doing all these activities right now and you will be definitely coming out of depression.
Thank you so much. That was quite scientifically explained. So I hope it would help the viewers, those who asked this question. I think, can we take one more question?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So, Dr. Kirti,
Yes, yes.
someone is asking about anger, क्योंकि हम बच्चों के लिए डील कर रहे हैं, इट इज जयपुर एजुकेशन समिट। तो anger is nowadays seeping into youngsters at quite an early age, and it is affecting them academically, personally. Overall development is
Hmm.
affected. So how to, reflex में they become angry, when they
Hmm.
come back they get calmer, they realize कि शायद इतनी बड़ी बात नहीं थी जितना गुस्सा आया. So just throw light on this issue, please.
Hmm. Yes. So now even in my practice also I'm seeing a lot of kids coming up, parents coming up, talking about the anger about the kids. See, the anger is coming with the lack of patience with the kids, lack of understanding, lack of maturity, lack of proper mental and physical growth in the child, lack of sleep, lack of eating habits, lack of functional families. So they are uncountable lack that is happening in the person, and especially they are learning anger because there is so much of low self-esteem and they are good at nothing many times. So what they do, they think that anger is only the coping mechanism in the life. So what they are
Yeah.
doing, they are taking, developing this habit of anger, seeing especially the parents in the house and seeing such kind of atmosphere, whether you go on the serials, daily soaps, or where you go for the movies, or you're talking about the web series that they are looking into, or especially the games that they play. So the anger and frustration maximum is coming through internet and the parental environment around them. So if you are able to give a healthy qualities in the child, whether it is mental, physical, or whether it is coming to how they feel and developing their senses, the five senses of the body, and accepting themselves with lot of love and expectation. In this era, you see that even before the birth of the child, when the child is in the womb of the mother, the competition is starting from there itself. So the parents throw so much of expectations on the child, thinking that my child has to be into so and so energy, or the child has to be at the so and so place. They are not making child to understand that it is important to love and live your life completely rather than just running like a horse in a race. So parents has to stop thinking that the children are horse. eh? Allow them to understand what life is, how to live the life. Even a newborn, we are seeing that with the newborn, they are starting the all the teaching methods and all. They feel that the brain will get developed with this and all. Brain is not going to develop only with that. Brain is going to develop with the five senses of the body, and with that there is one soul that is residing in the body. So if you're not able to give proper technique to your child to make the child understand what life is, how to live your life, how to be happy, how to be content, try to feel what is happening inside you. So they are not allowed to do that. If they cry, they are not allowed to cry. They are not allowed to talk. They are not allowed to express their emotions. They are not allowed to, speak out what they feel inside them. So how they are going to release it out? In which form? In what method? The only method that they see is frustration and anger. Allow them to speak. The best ways, allow them to speak. Sit with them. Try to understand what they are looking for in the life. If there are 50 students in the class, everyone cannot come into first place. So everyone has to be behind the other. So it is not about the competition of the educational marks. It is also about the competition of how you're growing as a human being. So if suppose they start thinking in that way and start enjoying what they are doing, so instead of writing, suppose the child, I'll just give you one example of my case. The child didn't want it to write. So the parent has come up to us saying that the child doesn't want to write, how he is going to perform for the examination. They were not worried about anything else. They just wanted him to write the paper, that's it. So when we
Exactly.
started counseling him, when we started talking to him, he was like, he's like, I'm done with the pressure of everyone. I don't want to do that. So with the school permission, taking with the school permission and the parental permission, what they did, they took a oral exam to him and they stopped talking to him about writing. And they started telling him, okay, do whatever you feel good with. You won't believe within 3 months, he developed a habit of writing, and he also understood that, he has that writing skill in him. Hmm. And after this 12 years of now, he's almost like 20, 22 something now, he has started writing books. Hmm. So it was there in him already. Only thing is he
Exactly.
was rebelling it. Why? The reason was that he was being pressurized with that. And he didn't wanted to do anything under pressure. He wanted to understand his life first, what he want to do, where he
Hmm.
want to grow, and what is the things that he want to do in his life. So once you start understanding and start giving a space to the child to understand what are the needs of the child from within. If you're full, you will not crave for the food. If you're tired, you will have a good sleep, right? So you have to utilize all the five senses of the child. The child might be good at something else. So try to understand what are the needs of the child. Automatically, the anger and frustration level will go down because now the child is not suppressing anything. Child is expressing. And when the child is expressing, he will express more in a positive way. Hmm? The only thing is, hear the child. Try to
Yeah.
understand. Stop pressurizing the child with anything that is going on and slowly allow the child to develop. If everyone thinks about the education, then who is going to take care of the sports? Who is going to take care of the arts? Who is going to take care of the cinemas and all? Acting. There are so many fields that children are going into. So education is important, but not with the pressure that this is the only thing to them. If they stop pressurizing in that way, they will see a lot of positivity coming up. So try understand that what is blocking the child to come or to reach to the certain goal. And even children has to display the pattern of being happy and good, the pattern of expression and the pattern of accepting what the child is expressing. If this is happening, then definitely the level of anger frustration will go down, and this level of anger and frustration later is developing into the habit of being sad and depressed.
Exactly.
It is starting from
Yeah.
here, right? Sadness can be momentary, but depression is a long term thing that can happen and that can spoil your health, also the physical health, not only your life, where you stop living your life and you're going towards the suicidal thoughts then. Hmm? So this is the point. Stop doing it. Accept your child. Allow your child to express. Try to understand what your child needs are. It's okay to child to develop in whichever form the child would like to develop, and give them that space to do whatever the child would do. Give him the choices, basically. Self choices are always the best than the pressurized choices. And this is
Exactly.
definitely is going to help a child.
So understanding and empathy is all what is the need of the hour. With this, I once again thank Credent for this wonderful session. I think we need to speak a lot, and a lot is there within us to be explored still. So that is the key to mental health. So look after yourself, be happy, try to be happy, try to make others happier, and give and take love. Namaskar. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.